trying it.
Let's put it
Y'all
to
be
rest.
trying it. Okay, let's finally put this to rest.
What's up, guys? We're the KENTFOLK.
Welcome back.
Or if it's your first time, welcome to our channel. Hit the subscribe button while you're here.
My love for you is constantly forever and ever on repeat, and it won't stop. Every day, I can't wait to take my breath away from me.
What's up, guys? We're the KENTFOK, and welcome back.
Or if it's your first time, welcome to our channel. Hit the subscribe button while you're there.
And make sure you guys follow us on all of our social media handles that we place below.
Guys, it has officially been 2 years since we have been on YouTube, and we have put up a poll for you guys to do updated Q&A with us. So
yes, and if you remember, been a few videos back, we asked you guys if you had any questions that you wanted to ask us, questions or assumptions about us that you wanted to share. Put them in the comment section below. And when I say you guys did your big one,
you do,
and you showed out and you came through, like, this was our biggest turnout with questions, and we just have to thank you all. It was amazing. So I can't wait to get to some of these questions.
Yeah, guys, I just want to say, take this time out to say thank you guys for 2 great years. You guys have been awesome, supportive, loving, and we've just had a really good time these last years.
The KENTFOK has been the absolute best. I can't speak for nobody else's tribes, but the KENTFOK, you guys have loved on us so much and so hard. Like, we just have to say thank you guys, truly. Thank you guys.
All right, so we just gonna get into these questions, guys. So the first question, we got this question like so many times and so many iterations.
Oh yeah, this is an infamous.
So I'm gonna read the question and all the iterations that it came in, and we're gonna answer it for you. First question: when are you guys getting married? Opinions, thoughts on marriage. Do we want to get married? Did we set a wedding date? And the biggest fear of marriage. So
let's start with,
when are we getting married?
When are we getting married? When are we getting married?
Well, you tell me. All right, so look,
you tell me.
We are going to get married one of these days. If you guys don't know, if you've been around, there's a story as to why we're not married yet. We'll tell that story one of these days.
One of these days, I'll be able to share my story, guys. Yeah, there is definitely a reason why we are not married.
So what's your thoughts and opinions on marriage?
I think marriage is a beautiful thing. I would love to get married one day. I was a little kid who dreamt about being married. So in my opinion, I've always dreamt of the big, fabulous, over the top wedding, you know, with the groomsmen, with my best friends, you know, his best friends, and us just doing a big to-do with like family and friends. I will say that has changed over the years, and with me becoming an adult, I feel like personally to our relationship, if we were to get married, which hopefully one day my finger will not be cold and lonely and barren, but we're not there right now. We're talking about the marriage. So if we were to get married, just personally to us, we love going out of the country and traveling. So I would want our wedding to be out of the country. I want it to be a trip with an intimate few people that we really, really love, instead of the big over-the-top wedding. And then maybe we can come back and do like a party or something like that.
For me, I'm a little older, so growing up, I didn't even think it was a possibility for me to get married, so I was never really pressed about it. But I guess I gotta turn my head into a housewife at some point.
Period, honey.
So no, we don't have a wedding date set yet, which was another question.
And what New York say?
I'm not playing with you. I want my eggs cracked, meaning I want a child. I want my name dropped, meaning I want to be married. I'm not around with you.
That.
All right, so what are your biggest fear before marriage? I'll go first. For me, it's divorce. I feel like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I do get the fact of, like, you know, when you're married, you get to like make decisions and stuff like that. But we have lawyer friends, so if it came down to it, we can get some papers drawn up to where, you know what I mean? But yeah, we're going to get married one of these days.
So
what about you?
You're answering their question.
What's your biggest fear of marriage?
My biggest fear with marriage would probably... I feel like my biggest fear with marriage would probably be like, what a lot of people say is, some people say marriage changes things. Like once you actually make it official, it kind of changes the dynamic. But I don't know if that's even a fear of mine. I don't know if I have a fear for marriage. I really don't. If I'm being honest, I feel like I just tried to make up something, but I don't really think I have a fear for marriage. Like, I'm pretty secure and settled where I feel like I'd be okay with us getting married.
Do you?
I mean, if we gotta get divorced, you just get divorced. Like,
period. And
wouldn't be the first, last.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some alimony.
All right, next question, guys. Okay, this is another one that we get asked a lot. So it was, do y'all want kids?
Y'all would be great parents.
Y'all would be great parents. And what is your opinion / thoughts about having children? So we'll let you start that.
This has been a kind of a contentious subject in our relationship. I will say I did not want kids. I'm coming around to it now a little bit more. Either way though, I think I'd be fine. I mean, it's a lot to raise a kid, and we barely can take care of ourselves. So imagine throw the kid into the mix. So I don't know. I do think that we would be great parents for sure. We'll see what happens. I'm getting a little older now, so I don't know if I want to be running around chasing children. I do like the way our life is currently. Now that we don't have any attachments, we can just get up and go whenever we want, even though that's not going to be a problem because we do have a great support system. So we'll see.
Well, my answer for that question would be, I absolutely want kids. I've always wanted children. I'm okay with having just one. I'm okay with having an only child. I wouldn't mind up to 2. No, only kids are not weird.
Only kids are weird.
I don't think so, but I would be okay with having up to 2 kids. However, if we only had one, I would be okay with that. Now, I will say, I've always been somebody who, when I grew up, I wanted kids. As I'm getting older, I can agree with you when you said you're kind of indifferent with it. Like, as I get older, I am kind of like, well, I do like my freedom now that I'm at a certain age. So I wouldn't be upset with just like, if we never had kids. Cause we do, like, it's a big responsibility. However, I really, really would love to have a kid to like carry on our legacy, to carry on us. I feel like we would be amazing parents, and thank you to who put that in the comments. I definitely think we would be great parents. Sure. Oh my God, my baby would be my best friend. We would match all the time. We would just be crazy and obnoxious. Like I would love my kids so much. I did always say though, I feel like if I did have a kid, my kid would be super butch, because I feel like I would just bring that side out of me. Like, cause if we had a boy, I would love to be a sports dad. Cause I'm really not even into sports, but oh my God, when I tell you, if I had a boy, them other sports dads would hate me. They would absolutely hate me, cause I would be doing the most at all the games. So I don't know. I definitely would want kids, but maybe one day. Mostly. But if not, it wouldn't be the end of the world.
So the next question is, how did you guys meet? How did we meet? I want to hear how you think we met. How did we meet?
Well, guys, we have answered this question before, and I know some of you who have been here as OGs.
Y'all know.
You know the answer to this, but there are new KENTFOK members, so we will say it again. However, we do have a video, our very first video on YouTube, that explains the whole big story, so I won't go into too much detail.
Please don't,
so go and watch that video, guys.
Go watch all of it. If you have not watched all the videos.
But it's our very first video, so that explains how we met. Yeah. But we basically met through both of our best friends who used to date. We ended up just meeting on a humbug. I think my best friend basically had to pick up something from him one day. We kind of bumped into each other. Then years later, I would say like years and years later, I was looking for a job. It happened to be at the same place he worked at. We ended up just bumping into each other. He was coming out on a break. I was going in. We exchanged, information.
No, we did not.
We exchanged.
We did not.
We did.
You jumped in my DMs.
That's what I'm saying. We exchanged, we talked a little bit. We exchanged information.
We didn't exchange information. He sought me out on Facebook, y'all, and jumped in my DMs and invited me to his birthday party on this party bus, which I was not going to.
That was the littlest party in the world, y'all. Out that we missed out on.
So that's how we met. And then we kind of knew who each other was because, like you said, our best friends dated and we had the same name. So
exactly.
We always would hear about each other.
Yeah, but we actually hit it off and we would talk on the phone all the time. And I remember all of our friends being like, "Were you two talking?" I'd be like, "No, we just cool. We're just cool." I like that. And then we finally said something.
And then I ended up moving and I haven't been able to get rid of him since. So that's how we met. It's your turn.
Go watch that first video until y'all can get the real details.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, that is how we met, guys. So the next question is, whose idea was it to actually start YouTube?
I don't know. I think it was kind of like a joint effort.
I feel like I may have brought it up first. Because I just vividly remember watching. We have watched so many channels on YouTube when it comes down to couples, whether they're gay, straight. We've watched family channels, lifestyle channels, cooking channels. Like, we've watched everything.
We watched so many people come and go.
But we were on our kick with watching like the family channels, like everybody with kids and stuff. And look, let's be real. We know how when you find people on YouTube, you just pick up where you found them at. And you watch their videos from there. You might go back a little bit, but you more than likely just pick up to where you found them at. So one of our family channels just happened to have an old video just populate one day and come on. And I'm like, is that how they was living? Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh my God, like, look at where they're living at. And then like compared to where they're living now and how they're doing, I was like, YouTube's really a thing. Because I used to think YouTube was just for like music videos and like stuff like that. Like, I didn't know YouTube had like actual people on there. So.
And then everybody seems, when they meet us, they seem to enjoy us. And we have went on our first trip out of the country. And
yeah, I feel like this is how I was able to get him on board.
I was like, we might be a little vibe. Like, people really fuck with us. So.
But then I'm like, you gotta imagine like when we're at home, how we are and everything. So
yeah, we were a good time. So I was like, I think people would like us. So we had bought a camera in 2018.
It was definitely a joint thing. I don't feel like anybody really opposed it.
We had bought a camera in like 2018 and 2019. If you look at our YouTube channel, you see we started it years ago. Like, we had just, like, let's get our name, just, so don't nobody take it. Which is why we are ThaKentz with a Z.
Instead of the Kentz.
Yeah, because somebody already had that.
KENTS.
And THE. Yeah. And we just was like, we had a camera for like 3 years. It just never recorded or anything. And then we was just like, let's just do
this.
Let's
just do it. It was the pandemic. Because if we actually do, like, we used to speak to one of our besties, Tiana, and we actually sat and shot a YouTube video with her. We have to find that. I don't even know who has that.
It's on, what's it on the phone? It was on the phone.
It was on one of our phones, and we actually shot a YouTube video. We hated it, so we never put it out, but
we got a couple little things.
It was years and years later, and we were in the pandemic, and we were just like, why not? Let's start it now.
I do wish, though, we would have started in the pandemic, because when we moved here, we missed
toward the end of the pandemic when
we missed all the home decor and all of that. We missed all of that stuff. But yeah, that's how we started.
Yeah. And it's been an amazing, amazing ride.
Yeah,
we have met some amazing people.
Made some great friendships. It's crazy.
Like behind the scenes, like other YouTubers, including our subscribers. We have met some amazing, amazing people. Like, and shout out to the people who have actually come to Pittsburgh, connected with us, who were cool, weren't weirdos. We ain't had to cut nobody.
No, we've had some great relationships. We made some great
relationships. Come over here being crazy now. We'll cut you up in the bird. Like,
Next question. I guess I'll answer this one. They said, how do you not laugh all the time when K2 says something? Because I be cracking up from your videos. You hold your composure well. At this
I am not that bad, guys.
At this point, I don't even really pay him any attention. Like, I don't. Yeah, like it's just it's everyday life. Like he just says anything. But
I feel like we really are like what you get on camera is what you get off camera with us.
Kind of, sort of, because I don't even feel like they get.
Yeah.
They don't even get half of like. Or
that's
we
only
don't
because
film
we
that
don't
much.
pick up the camera as much like during the week, but
like our humor is weird. Like we're just funny. Like we just.
And I say anything, I might. Who knows? That's why he's. Well, no, I won't say that yet. But yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know what I might say out my mouth sometimes or do.
Yeah, because that's a question coming up.
He's just used to it by now. So.
Yeah, I don't pay him no attention.
He loves to film it though. I will say that he's really good at filming it and capturing.
Well, as you say, you are
moments,
the talent. You don't do shit else, so you better do something.
Somebody gotta be the petty.
Come on, next question.
Yeah. Oh, you know. All right, next question, guys. What are your ages? Ooh, girl, child. Birthdays and height.
Look out for this, I wake up.
Darling.
Okay, so I am 44. I'll be 45 this year. My birthday is September the 23rd, and I'm gonna say I'm 5'10".
Is that accurate?
That's accurate.
Okay.
What you got to say?
All right, so I am 22 years old.
Plus what?
Guys, we don't count age, guys. Why are we counting age?
No. How old is you?
Guys, we don't count age around here.
Kent is 37 years old. He'll be 38 in July.
Don't be telling my
That ain't
business.
even your birthday. He is 37.
Whoa, cut the cameras.
He is 37. He'll be 38.
Hold on, this is my answer. Don't be answering the question for me. I can speak for myself. All right, guys, I am a ripe young age of 37.
What's your birthday?
Might be 27. It could be 27.
Could it?
Could be 27. The ripe young age. So young. And my birthday is August 9th.
Why I say July?
I am a Leo.
What's your height?
Leo, guys. August 9th. Remember that, guys. I'm gonna get a P.O. box. I really like gifts. I like presents, guys. And I know you guys know my personality, so August 9th. Get a picture gift. And what was the last question?
How tall is you?
How tall? I'll say I'm about probably like 5'7".
I'll give you
5'7", 5'8". 5'7", 5'8". I'm not that tall. All right, so the next question we got, guys. When is the cooking content coming? Well, I guess this would be a question for me. Actually, the cooking content is coming, guys. Honestly, I am really just in a around the house cook. Like my mom taught me how to cook once we moved out the house. Like once my mom divorced my dad and we moved out on our own, my mom had to work, so she would work like 3 to 11 type schedules and stuff. So she would basically sleep during the day, put food out, and then she would be like, okay, now it's time for you to start cooking and making dinner for me. So you'd have dinner when I come home. So I basically just learned how to cook from my mom.
That's not the question. The question was...
Okay, I'm going into my story, okay? I tells my story.
We can't be here all night.
We gonna be here as long as we be here. I'm giving them backstory. Mind your business, this ain't about you. You don't cook. This question wasn't about you.
Who said?
Wasn't about you. We got this. Okay, KENTFOK. But like I was saying, I'm just basically around the way cook. Like, I'm not a chef. I'm not really a person who I was trained by my mom, but not like a professional cook.
He's a cook.
Yeah, like when you guys ask me about cooking content, I kind of get intimidated sometimes because I'm like, well, I'm not really a cook like that. But
you can cook.
I feel like I can cook, and I feel like, honey, because the older ladies told me my food is good.
Me too.
And I feel like when you get older people to tell you your food is good, honey, your food is good.
So this is the thing, y'all. We would need to have more groceries in the house for more cooking content.
Which we are going to do. I have a few ideas, guys. I have a lot of ideas for cooking content, actually cooking merch. I have a vision with this. So now that you guys have encouraged me so much, that was what I wanted to build up with my story.
Get to it.
Because I was really like intimidated at first, but you guys have encouraged me so much that I do really want to start doing cooking.
You really
content.
can cook. Like, you cook really well.
So I have an idea for like merch and just basically I have a theme song. I came up with a theme song, guys, didn't I?
You did.
Isn't it not? It's a good one.
We'll see.
So we're gonna have. I'm gonna make him make me make a whole intro for the cooking segments. So the cooking content is definitely coming.
Also, we didn't even realize like when we moved here, like the importance of an island. We don't have an island. If we had an island,
yeah, if we had an island in our kitchen, that would make the most difference. It would make the most difference in the world. But we're coming. We're gonna move eventually. We are definitely getting there. However, we definitely want cooking content because I feel like I have a lot to offer to the cooking world. I watch a lot of cooking competitions, and you don't always have to be a Michelin 5-star chef to, put your cooking into the world. So I'm excited. I have a theme song. We have merch in mind, so it's coming soon. It really is, guys.
But we cook when we can, when we have groceries. But we about to go on this. We about to go on this.
He gets real French when it comes to cooking. I don't know.
We about to go on our fitness.
I don't know why
journey.
he gets real French.
So we'll be cooking more.
Real Parisian.
Anyway, next question. Will we ever see Kent cook a meal for K2?
Well, that was perfect. That was perfect timing. Will we ever see Kent cook a meal for K2?
I can do that. Like, he act like I can't.
Will we ever see you cook a meal for me?
I will. I think we need to do a cooking competition because you really think...
We don't need to do a cooking competition. We need to see you cook a meal for me.
Well, I'll do that, but we also need to do a cooking competition because you think you can outcook me, but you really can't.
We need to see him cook a meal for me.
I will do that.
For me.
What you want? What you want?
Would y'all rather have us do a cooking competition?
We can do both.
We can do a cooking competition, but we know who's going to win.
Who? We will get some people to taste
We know who's going to win. However, y'all would like to see him cook a meal for me.
I will. What you want?
Anything.
What you want?
Anything.
Tell me what you want.
I would like just a meal, honey, because you can cook. You keep trying.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. We'll do that on one of these. We'll do that. Because you don't keep trying to play me. Because anything I attempt to do, I do's it. Do's. Mm-hmm.
One day I might get some lamb chops.
You don't even make lamb chops.
Hopefully I can get a sandwich or something, guys.
I don't like to touch raw meats, but we'll see what will happen. Next question.
All right, next question. When are y'all going live?
Child, we've been arguing about this.
We go back and forth about going live.
We was actually supposed to do this video live.
Yeah, I really wanted to push to do this video, the Q&A live.
And people are pushing us. Joe, Jay. Kent be saying anything, so I don't know. I don't know if you.
Yeah, he acts like I just say anything off the cuff,
we'll
and we wouldn't be able to go live.
We'll get canceled going live.
He's scared to go live, guys. For some reason, he feels like won't nobody join. We're going to be on live with one person. We're not going to know what to talk about or anything. That's why I told him if we do this on live, we can at least answer questions.
I want to go on live first to see how it works. I didn't want to like pop on there and then the connection's wrong.
But that's what we have to do with a live. Just pop on and chat with you guys. Because you guys are going to join, right?
Y'all better join. But live coming soon.
Y'all going to join, right?
Live coming soon, for sure.
Put in the comments if y'all going to join if we actually do a live. Because I really have to try to fight with him.
It's not a fight, but we going live soon.
Put down in the comments if you're going to connect with us, join the live, and interact with us. So.
Next question is, who gets hit on the most? Probably, I guess you maybe. I don't know. We're very the flirty couple, no shade. Like, we're very flirty.
Yeah, we're really not a jealous couple. It's really weird because I don't know. I guess.
And we've been propositioned for things before, but I don't know. We really
go. I know when we go out of the country and stuff like that. Like, I get a lot of daddies and husbands flirt with me, and
I'm flirty.
Yeah.
I'm just flirty. I flirt.
Yeah, I feel like you're more flirtatious. I feel like people more flirt with me, maybe.
Yeah. So probably him, I guess.
I want to be like, oh my god, I'm so fine. Like, all the boys love me.
You cute. Because I remember we was at the party the other day. She was like, you are so cute. You cute.
She did. But yeah, I guess, I don't know. We both get flirted with. I don't know.
Yeah, but I will say him.
Oh, I like this one. Okay. So next question, guys. When are you guys coming to LA? I would love to come to LA. I can't wait to come to LA.
We're going to LA. We got people.
We want to come to LA soon. On our last vacation, we were actually told that our aesthetic fits LA perfectly.
Well, that kind of goes into the next question.
They said we should definitely like go to LA. Like,
yeah, we have people. We on our last trip, or we met some people who live in LA. Our friend Kiana live in LA. We're going to LA for sure.
Yeah, I definitely want to come to LA. So.
I don't know if we'll make it this year, but definitely by next year we're going to LA.
Definitely by next year. Next year, I feel like maybe next year will be our year to do more.
Yeah, because a lot of stuff's about to start.
In-state trips.
Yeah, a lot of stuff's about to change in the next few months, so we'll be able to hit it
for
out.
A couple years, we became like international, so we're like, we try to focus every year.
I know who asked that question. Sleazy, we're coming to see you, so we'll be down
We're
there
absolutely coming to see you, Sleazy.
Yeah. Next question. Do you see yourselves moving to a different place or home? Which kind of ties into the last one because I feel like I should live in LA. I feel like I would thrive in LA.
I wouldn't mind moving. Pittsburgh, I would definitely like to move out of Pittsburgh one day. I do feel like when people say, do we see ourselves moving? I don't know if we see ourselves moving like within the next few years. But maybe in the future,
yeah, for sure.
I would see ourselves moving.
Because I can't get out this cold weather. Like, I can't do it.
We do. But we love our families so much. And we both of us, our family really consists of just us and our sisters and our mom.
Yeah.
So it would be really crazy leaving. And now we have Denver. So, you know what I mean? It would be like, we want to be around for her to grow up a little bit. And hopefully maybe if we have a kid, our kid would be able to grow up with her. So like, I don't know. But I would definitely, I'm not against moving.
But also, I would like to live on the island. Like, that's where we thrive.
I actually feel like if we were to move, I wouldn't mind moving out of the country.
So y'all run up these numbers so we ain't gotta work no more, so we could just move to an island and just give y'all content.
We'll open up like a little shop or something. You guys come see us. Who knows? That would be amazing. Do you give member shout outs? I love the channel.
Okay.
Yes, Nirvana.
Okay, listen. We got one member. Her name is Nirvana30. She has a YouTube
We love
channel.
her so much.
Go follow her. She's
literally been supporting us from the beginning.
Yeah.
From the
So
beginning.
yeah, we give member
I remember
shout
how
outs.
we found her. We were just like, who is this lady who is on YouTube? She has the most craziest comments. She's so funny.
So funny.
But she has a YouTube channel herself.
Go watch. She is hilarious.
She is wild, guys. Wow.
Like,
So
we
you have
actually
to go,
became friends. Like, we're like friends.
She
like,
does the best lives. When she do her lives with her music, it's popping. She has a podcast with her cousin. They talk about really good, interesting things.
So go follow Nirvana30.
Absolutely love
So
her.
yes, we'll give you a member shout out, and also we do have memberships. If you
She's
guys
our
did not
one
know,
member,
we
so
have
she
one
supports
member.
us. And we actually told her, don't be a member. We don't have anything extra to provide you right now. And she was like, no, I want to support you too. I love you too. So I want to.
So if you guys want to support the channel, we do have a membership available. We also got a Cash App. Help us
And we're going to
out.
figure out some things for our members.
Yeah,
we're definitely going to come into that. But she is our only member, and she supports us through thick and thin. And
so shout out to
we love
Nirvana30.
you to the moon and back.
She's a fool.
We love you.
All right. Next question.
I love her so much.
Somebody asked us, would a hat line ever be considered? Which is so weird because I guess it's because we live in Pittsburgh and it's been cold for so long. We always
And
own
with
a hat.
bald head, we ain't got no hair.
So when we don't have a haircut, we'll throw on a hat or something like that.
That's actually, honestly, I've never thought about a hat line.
No, we won't do a hat line, but we do have a line that we would like to do, but we'll keep that under wraps.
We do have a line that we have been talking about, but yeah, we're going to keep that under wraps right now. We're not going to say what it is, but I've never thought about a hat line. However, I wouldn't mind a hat line now that you said that, because I really am. Now that I'm bald headed,
which is another reason why we don't even film a lot of the time, because like
I'm really into wearing hats.
If you catch me in the middle of the week, it's giving George Jefferson. Because
and I have a hat on. I have a Scully. I have a fitted. If it's summertime, a dad hat. Like
I'm not really a hat person. Like I've never been a hat person. So if my hair ain't cut, like I ain't coming on camera. But
now this is one thing that I've never talked about, but you guys know I love glasses. So I would honestly love to do a glasses line as well one day. I just feel personally
that ties into our other line, Dodo.
It does, but I just feel like personally, me, I just love glasses of all sorts, whether they're clear frame, sunglasses. Like I'm really into glasses, but I don't know if I would do glasses right away. You know.
Yeah, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what the future
honey, you see what our girl De'Ara is doing, honey. She just gotta add old collab with JT.
Are you guys planning on getting another dog? So y'all, yeah.
This question is really a tricky question for us, because me personally, I don't know. I'll let you answer. Go ahead.
All right. So initially, I said I would never get another dog. That was losing Zoe was the most traumatic experience I've experienced thus far in life, and like I don't think people really understand. I don't even think our family understood. Like. That was hard. It was really hard.
I don't think they really did understand how hard that was.
That was really hard for me. Like, I had Zoe for 17 years. Like, to wake up to somebody to have to care for something for that long.
10 for me.
Yeah, that was a lot. So I said I would never get another dog, but in recently I've been more open to the possibility, but not no time soon for me. Like, if we were still at home full time, maybe. You're home more so than me, but we definitely could get another dog. I'm not in a rush to get another dog, but I'm also not opposed to it like I was. I'll say that.
For me personally, my first reaction to that question was a hard no. I'm not even a dog person, to be honest. If I'm being 1,000% honest with you guys, I'm not even an animal person like that. But I love that dog. I love that dog to the moon and back. Like that was my child. So it felt weird, because I felt like as soon as she passed, people were like, "Are you getting a new dog? Are you getting a new dog?" And I was just like, absolutely not. Like I'm not replacing her. There's no replacement. Like that was like somebody I love. And I felt like if I were to even try to rush and get a new dog, I think I would have hated the new dog.
Also,
I'd have been comparing everything that dog did to Zoe. I'd have been like, ugh. I'd have been over
I do regret that, because you know how we vlog, we're weekend vloggers, so most of the time when we vlog, we're out. And I do regret that. Like, Zoe was crazy, y'all. Like, Zoe was crazy. Like, if you knew Zoe, like, Zoe was an OG.
Everybody who, like, you fall in love with her, but it was her personality. She was so mean.
She was so crazy. Like, I wish I would have got more of her. I wish I would have more videos of her, because Zoe was a bad.
Me too. But I will say, as time goes on and I watch more videos of dogs, and I'm starting to finally get over, like, even my friends who got dogs, like, they were trying to come around. I'm just like, I don't even want to be around you and your dog. Like, I don't want to see y'all interacting. Like, I didn't want to deal with none of that. But as time is passing, I'm coming around to the idea of maybe it would be okay to get another dog one day. Maybe not now.
Definitely
not now. Maybe not even within the next couple years, but maybe in the future sometime. I would say maybe in the next, like, maybe 4 years, maybe 4 or 5 years, maybe.
We definitely
we could look into getting a dog again. Yeah, but no time soon, because I'm still super attached to my girl Zoe.
He still goes through it.
Like, I still to this day break down.
And also, like, you know, it's hard. Like, when you have a dog, you got to make sure you come home, and we got to worry about that no more. When we go somewhere, we got to worry about who's gonna watch her, or
or even being out and being like, we can't stay out too late because we got to go home because I know she's up there, you know. So
but probably. I've opened up.
I would say maybe one day. Who knows? Right now, it's a no. Next question is, how do we handle disagreements? I'll start. Basically, how we handle disagreements, we really honestly, we either talk through it, and we get through it, or we'll argue through it. Like, to be honest with you, no couple is not gonna go through anything. So basically, you have to handle things head on. You can't hold things in. You have to, because I'm a person where I can't tippy-toe around things too long. Only but so long. Like, we have to have a conversation, whether I was in the wrong, whether you were in the wrong. We have to bump heads. And honestly, I feel like we're not a sensitive couple. Sometimes you have to take all your feelings and sensitivity out of the room when you are having a disagreement. Sometimes it just helps to say, fuck you, get your argument out the way and get over it. Like, well, I will say, I feel like too, with us, our arguments usually end up into a whole rip session. Like, we might start off arguing.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this ties into the next question.
Okay, well, go ahead.
Which ties into the next question is who apologizes first. I would think neither one of us really apologizes. Like, I'm the type of person, once I say what I have to say, like, I'm fine. Like, I'm over it. And I usually just fuck with you and we end up laughing.
Yeah, and I'm the type of person where I'm going to get the last word and I'm going to say what I want to say. Like, I feel like everybody is so stuck on rules of relationships. There's no rules to relationships. Mm-hmm. You don't have to say sorry all the time. Sometimes you're just not sorry. Sometimes you're on your opinion and you stand on that, and we just have to agree to disagree, and we're going to move on with that. And how we usually go through it usually looks into, we'll argue about it. We might be a little hot, but then we might look at each other and then it just turns into me ripping on him, like,
we just
big ass hit. Like, we'll start doing shit like that, like, and it turns into us laughing and cracking jokes.
Like, we really don't stay mad at each other because somebody ends up fucking with the other one and we just end up laughing.
Like, so. We really do, like, even if we be like we might sit there mad for a minute and we might just look at it and be like, fuck you. Yeah. And then like it might be like, fuck you too. Like, and then we'll start laughing or something like that. Like, it's like never that serious. Like,
yeah, we've been fortunate that we haven't really had any like crazy issues in our relationship. I
just feel like as a person, this is just me personally, I feel like you should be able to argue with people, like, and that's anybody in your life. Mm-hmm. You should be able to say, even best friends sometimes. Cause I'll cut the bitch F you, this, that, the next, and just get over it. Like, as long as you're not going too far and saying too crazy things. Like, you're not calling each other, well, I can't even say that, but like, you're not like calling each other out their names so where it's like extremely disrespectful. You're hitting below the belt, but we'll call each other out the name too. But like, it's never like, it's nothing personal or nothing like too below the belt. Like,
we get along because I think it's because of how we got together. Like,
we're friends.
Yeah, we
really are friends. Like, at the end of the day, outside of anything, like, we really are friends. Like, we had that moment with each other, like, before we even got together, and
anything got intimate or anything like that, we were friends. So.
Yeah, so we really laughed through a lot of things in life. So you have to be able to have a sense of humor and let stuff, like, be able to pay stuff. That's what I'll say, and that's what I've learned from him a lot. I used to be very high strung, which I still am. However, I've learned to just pay stuff and just everything's not that deep. Everything's not that serious.
Yeah, I'll be paying hoes. No man.
Everything's not that serious. What does each of you consider their love language?
I'll go first. I have two kind of sorta. My love language is touch, which gets on your nerves sometimes. I'm more touchy-feely than he is, and I like a good gift. So you can buy me something, I respond to that really well. What about you?
I would say my love language is definitely, I like giving gifts. I'm honestly, I'm not that touchy-feely. I also feel like another love language is like words of encouragement and, stuff like that, like loving words. And maybe like, acts of affection and stuff like, not acts of affection like hugging and stuff, but like you said, like gifts and like surprises and...
because we're not the weird couple, we're not the PDA couple.
Thinking about me when like I wouldn't expect it. Like, I like stuff like that. Like,
Respect that.
Yeah, I'm not though. I'm not like I know a lot of people want to see us like.
Yeah. That's really not. That's
like
not,
that's not me. Like
if you went somewhere with us and you was like the third person, like you never feel like a third. We're not the weird couple.
No, you definitely would feel
weird you out.
You feel comfortable. You would feel like.
Yeah. Cool. That's behind closed doors.
Yeah.
Your turn.
What's your opinion on second chances / cheating?
I'll answer this first.
Trying to get deep. You trying to get deep with that bitch? Okay. Okay. What's my thoughts on second chances and cheating? So I will say, once you've been with somebody for a long time, it just depends on the situation. It depends on the.
What does it depend on?
I don't know, like the level of cheating.
What's the level?
I feel like there are things you can like as an adult. Like if we're being honest. Like there's things as an adult. Like when you're attached to somebody, you're not just going to let somebody go for little reasons. Like I feel like if you know a person is gone, like they're just out there and they're just like. I don't know.
I don't have really tolerance for cheating and.
Yeah, I don't want to say I have a tolerance for it either, but.
I mean, but shit do happen. I like you said, it depends on the circumstance. I guess we'll have to cross that bridge when we get to it.
But I'm not dealing with anybody who's just going to be like a serial cheater, like anything like
everybody
that.
makes
like,
mistakes, I guess.
But I get like, I want to say like, you know your relationship. And you know when you're having your ebbs and flows and ups and downs and whatever. So, you know what I mean? There are certain things where you can be like, okay, maybe we can talk through and work through.
I don't know.
That's hard to say. I mean, I guess we have to deal with that when you get there, but
I mean, but I do feel like everybody deserves second. I mean, I think people do deserve second chances. I will say that.
Especially if you've been with somebody for a long time.
I mean, people do make mistakes.
Because we have friends and we have people who we know, so it's just like, it's nothing that we would judge somebody for, you know what I mean, getting back with somebody after, you know, it just depends. I feel like it just depends on the level of things. And
it's a situation.
The situational. It's definitely situational. Nothing is monolithic. So you can't just say like, oh, they cheated and this and that, like I'm just done. Like, even if you're that type of person that says that, life is gonna show you, girl, they're gonna put you in a situation where it's gonna come into play, where your morals and everything that you said was gonna be challenged. So I think it's definitely it's situational is what we're basically trying to get to.
Yeah, so don't find out.
Don't you, cause honey.
All right, next question. These
leaks the left eye over here, honey. I'm burning the house down.
These two questions kind of tie in together. How do you feel about collaborating with other YouTubers? Are there standards that must be met before collaborating with other YouTubers? How do you feel about collaborating with other YouTubers?
I'm all for collabing with other YouTubers. As long as we connect on a mental level, as long as we're cool with each other, as long as we feel comfortable around each other. Like, I love collabing. I love some of the people that we've met on YouTube and that have allowed us to collab with them. And my only standard that would be for that is like, I don't want no beef. I don't want no messiness. I want us to all be cool. Like, there's no, like, nothing. Like, that'd be my only thing. Don't be messy.
I don't have any, I definitely like a good collab. I don't even want to say more so collab than like, there's people that I like, and if we vibe and we meet and we just happen to pull out the cameras, then it is what it is. A couple of people we like to meet. Mm-hmm. Will we see more collabs? For sure.
We would hope to see more collabs. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, you definitely see more collabs coming.
But there is some collabs coming up in the future that we've already talked to some people behind the scenes. So. Yeah. But we've already had collabs.
Yeah, we did.
If you haven't seen, we met up with our guys, KENTFOLK. We met up with them. We have some videos with those guys. If you don't know them, go follow them.
Yes.
Also, go run those videos back.
We met Bridget.
Oh, Bridget Nicole. She has an amazing channel. Go follow her.
Pretty cool. Like,
we're here. Like, we're gonna vibe with you if you vibe with us. Like.
So y'all, we almost at there. We got 3 more questions. So
only 3.
Read this question because.
Okay, I got this next one. Let's finally put this to rest. Y'all be trying it. Y'all be trying it. Okay, let's finally put this to rest. Why do y'all always be late? And whose fault is it? Is it K2's or Kent's?
I'm gonna let you go.
Why are we always late? Okay, I'm gonna give y'all the real answer. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Hold on, let me get. My leg is falling asleep on this thigh. We're late because we're both procrastinators. We both take a long time to get ready. We shower, we get dressed, we gotta cool off. We wanna do our thing. Now I will say, he might be a little bit faster than me, because when it comes down to who is the latest one, I'll take it.
How you gonna take it?
I'll take it. I've never not acknowledged that. Everybody who knows me knows I'm a late person. However, what I will not take is we are late as a couple. So yes, I might be late, but he's late as well.
Y'all want to know why we get into disagreements? We argue every time we got to go somewhere because of him. He is the reason why we're late. You're the reason.
I know. This is what it is, guys. He might, if we're running late, he might be 5 minutes late to where I might be 10 minutes late.
I got a prime example.
But we're both late.
If you tell me what time to be there, I can be there. Prime example, last week, we were supposed to go meet Huey. We were supposed to go to Nakama to eat hibachi at 9 o'clock. He had somewhere he had to go real quick, and he knew all day that he had to go. I said, Kent, could you start getting ready? Cut your hair, like, find something to wear. He laid in the bed.
We still made
deliberately.
I came back, was able to hop in the shower. We made it.
We had to leave out the house at 9 o'clock. Well, no, we had to leave out the house by 8:30.
We left at like 8:50.
I'm talking.
We left at like 8:50.
We had to leave out the house at 8:30. I goes to get in the shower and he leaves out the house at 7:45 or something.
No, it was 7:33.
7:45.
I left the house at 7:33.
Imagine we had to be out the house at 8:30. Now imagine he had the two in front
I made
of
it back
30
by
minutes.
8:03.
He had
my
showered,
ready.
nothing.
I had
he
my
got back
clothes
at 8:03 and we had to leave out at 8:30. And you know how long you take.
I had my clothes ironed and ready.
He's just disrespectful. He's the reason why we're late all the time, and that's just that. You're the reason.
We both are the reason.
You're the reason why we're late.
Both are the reason.
It's his fault. And that's just
At least I can take accountability for myself.
Like I said, if you tell me what time to be there, I know how long it takes. I know how long to allot myself to get ready. You will lay there on purpose just to get in an argument with me.
No, I won't.
You will.
I don't.
You do.
I don't.
It's his fault. 100%, and everybody knows it.
It's not guys. No. Because ask him when he gets to work on time. When I'm not available.
Don't worry about when I get to work. You worry about your job.
I'm just saying.
Okay. Last two questions, guys.
Each other. We see each other.
If you could grant each other one wish, any wish, what would that wish be? I just want you to be able to do what
This is a wish for good things. Just remember that, okay?
What the heck? You thought I was
Don't make me mad. Okay.
Like, Kent's very, very creative. I will say that. And I want him to be able to exercise his creativity. Like, you're very good at, like, party planning and making things. And I just would like for you to be able to just do that without having to worry about having to, like, finances or anything. Like, I just want you to be able to just thrive in your creativity, because you're very creative, and that's one of the things I love about you. Like, that's my wish for you.
My wish for you would be, I would honestly like you to thrive more with your spinning, because when you were a spin instructor, you were really, really, really good at it.
Oh, man, no, it's just not shit.
It was the thing that I saw the most passion out of you with. So I would wish that you would be a little bit more braver sometimes with trusting yourself and trusting, like, that you are able to do things that are gonna transcend further than just our imaginations, because I feel like if you were to have your own studio and stuff like that, I feel like you would thrive. So
I would definitely.
my wish for you would be to be more like, just to trust in yourself a little bit more and like know that you got it and that, you know what I mean, you make smart decisions and, you know what I mean, you have talent and you can shine. Like, trust yourself more.
Okay, I can see that. I appreciate that. All right. And the last question. You want to read it?
Yeah, I'll read it. All right, the last question is, where do y'all see y'all's relationship in 10 years? And do you see anything changing? Well, I don't see anything changing with us or our dynamic, because we've always been us. Like, we're always going to be us.
In the next 10 years, I just hope like we are doing what we are destined to do.
I hope on YouTube, I hope that we are up to at least 1 million subscribers within 10 years. I hope that we can quit working. I wish that upon us.
Just be able to do what we want to do.
Yeah, I wish that we're financially secure. I would love to maybe even shift our channel into more of travel, because we both have a real passion for travel.
That's the ultimate goal.
That would be another wish. I wish that we would be able to do our real passions in life, that instead of just doing what we need to do.
I see us married in 10 years, maybe a child, and a new dog.
I would wish to see us married. I definitely would wish to see us married, and definitely with a child, maybe a dog, growing up with the kid, and, you know, Denver babysitting, and
just flourishing.
Yeah, like just living our lives and having our KENTFOK.
Yeah, it's
growing. I see that
we're
in 10
manifesting
years.
that. That's what's going to happen.
I see that. I just see great things for us, and I don't know, I love you. So I love our KENTFOK.
Hopefully we'll still be here and you guys will still be here with us. So with that being said, guys, we just want to thank you guys for an amazing 2 years.
Thank you guys for all of your questions.
Thanks for all of the support.
You know which question was yours. We gotta thank you so much.
I didn't do the names because I ain't want to mess up nobody's name. So,
but we love you guys and thank you so much for participating.
Yeah. So
we hope you love this video. If you've made it this far, make sure you guys like,
comment,
share,
and subscribe.
Follow us on all of our social media handles that we place
below, and hit the notification bell so you know every time we post a video. And yeah, guys, we'll see you in the next one.
We love you.